Luke Taylor here with your Whale Sports video update, and this is usually the time of the week when I complain about the Mariners' latest lame duck effort, but it occurred to me, as bad as the Mariners are, there are actually some good sports stories out there. One such story is currently taking place all throughout the region as hundreds of athletes train to compete at what could be the biggest sporting event of their lives. Our own Whale cameras caught up with a handful of those athletes yesterday in Mount Vernon.
5, 4, wait, I'm not waiting. 2, 1, go.
Okay. When you think about cycling, you usually conjure up ideas of big thrills and even bigger spills. But at least one group of local athletes is proving you don't have to go fast to have fun.
Special Olympics is a year-round program of sports training, athletic training, and it's 10 weeks of practice, and it leads to a couple competitions. We'll be heading to Fort Lewis in 10 weeks. Each athlete trains in 3 sports.
One such athlete is Chris Mang, a longtime Special Olympics participant. He says more than anything else, the Special Olympics is about having a good time.
Well, I just like that it's just out there, it's just an exercise, and it helps out people with disabilities, so you just have to be social, and plus we work really hard to go to a state tournament down in Tacoma.
Chris, along with his fellow athletes, will compete at Fort Lewis in 10 weeks. However, Holloran says that's not the primary goal of the Special Olympics training.
You know, the event kind of is the culmination of all the training. What really happens is there's a real connection between volunteers and athletes, friendships, and I think more than anything it's the confidence that built through sports training.
It's a lot of fun, you know, it really I think it's a great thing for people with disabilities to have this sort of thing too. It makes us at home like everybody else, you know.
And to compete like everybody else really is the primary goal of the Special Olympics.
You know, people with disabilities, it's not disabilities, they have different abilities. We're all different, we all have our shortcomings and whatnot. So what's the beauty of this is realizing the abilities.
For more information about the Special Olympic chapters near you and to volunteer, just log on to the organization's website.
And a couple quick reminders before I go today. Don't forget, we've got baseball under the lights Friday, 6:30 broadcast time. Anacortes taking on Nooksack Valley. You want to check that one out either on the AM dial or online. And then on Monday, we have a Whale TV broadcast. It's soccer, so make sure you dial those 2 things in and get yourself prepared for all that and all the more baseball and softball that's coming on in the next week. And finally, before I go, if you've got any great community event, you know, whether you think it's sports related or not, hey, just give us a holler, let us decide. We'll make sure that we let everybody hear about it, get it out in the news, on the radio airwaves, and on videos just like these. You can email me, ltaylor@1340thewhale.com, or just leave a comment in the comment part of this video, or even on Facebook or Twitter. It's probably the best way to hit us up. Just let us know, and we'll make sure everybody else knows about what you got going on out there in the community. So, without further ado, until next time, with your Whale Sports video update, I'm Luke Taylor.